Hey guys, this is the Tuninator, and I am back from the dead with part 71 of my Fallout New Vegas Let's Play. So first, I do owe you guys a quick explanation as to what happened. Honestly, call it a combination of just the end of school, or having schoolwork, new work, and honestly just a fair amount of laziness. But I am back now. I'm hoping to do videos regularly. Can't make any promises because I don't want to get your guys' hopes up. And then not be able to deliver, but I am in the summer now, out of school, so I should be able to work more regularly. So we'll just run back for a bit. And my plans, I apologize I couldn't come back with a mod video, but as I've noted, those do take a lot of time, so I'm still putting one together. But I'm hoping to do more New Vegas and Skyrim mod videos soon. So again, sorry about that, but I'm back, and I appreciate really so much just all you guys watching, commenting, just taking the time to get involved in my videos. Actually miss the fact that I'm gone. It really does miss a lot, and I'm very sorry that I haven't been more in touch with you guys. I normally try and pride myself. Oh god, cat. Oh Jesus. Oh god, I saw the detonator. Yeah, oop, gotta go offline. Oh god, I'm okay. This is gonna end poorly for me. I can already tell. Oh boy. Let's get an actual weapon. Yeah, I really appreciate all you guys watching. Cazador is trying to interrupt my emotional speech. Really means a lot. I'm glad there's other people who like this game as much as I do. Oh, and there goes Willow. God, Cazadors are nuts. So yeah, these are the monster mod or mod. So really glad to be able to kind of share my love for this game with other people who enjoy it as much as I did. It's pretty great. And yep, I can't hit anything. Not a good day. Alright, yeah, my old mouse is broken. I'm still, or not broken, but it's just going in and out sporadically in terms of work, and it just lags horribly at certain intervals. So right now I am not using that. Obviously, Project Reality, iHUD. God, this game really is so good looking. I have missed this. Been playing some other stuff recently, like Psychonauts out of the Humble Bundle. It's really fun. There's New Vegas, and I'm probably going the complete wrong direction. I just realized. Yeah, we'll fast travel back now. Oops, sorry, talking low again, or quietly. Anyways, I do need also to play through a Requiem for Capital Wasteland, because it seems like a fantastic mod. I've been holding off on that because I don't want to risk damaging my save files, but I will have to get to that soon. Alrighty. So I'm just going to keep going on the main quest. Boomers, that's the mess hall, yeah. So we want to go in here to the hangar, and I think I have to talk to Loyal. So just going to wrap up the main quest, and then that'll be more or less it for obviously there's still a few hours of gameplay left in that, but given how high level I am, that shouldn't be a problem. And then I also want to run the Courier's Mile eventually as well, just get my ass kicked, because I can't shoot for crap in this game, because I'm terrible.
I'm happy you came along. You are the answer to our dream.
Aw, it means a lot, buddy.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
I still just, what part of this seems like a good idea? You're raising a or a huge bomber for people who just profess a desire to indiscriminately carpet bomb the wasteland, which incidentally happens to be the place where you live. I don't see it. I don't know. It just does not seem like a good idea to me. Call me crazy, but in any case, your plan worked. The plane floated up, seemed to be intact.
That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis.
How exactly do you plan to get the plane back here?
I just told you. The robots are going to handle it.
Robots.
They'll break
Magic.
the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
Are you planning to use diversionary tactics to drive attention? Always useful to do a skill check where you can.
Exactly.
For interesting
We'll
lore
be
stuff,
shelling
sometimes
an
XP.
unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention elsewhere.
God,
By the
these
time
guys
they
are so
realize they
insane.
aren't under
Jesus
attack,
Christ.
the plane and the bots will be long gone. The kids wish we were shelling a real target, but Pearl thinks it's wise not to start up a war just as the lady has risen.
Their kids want to shell and brutally kill outsiders just because they're outside. Jesus, these people are insane, and we're giving them a bomber. Like, what he just said, the kids want to start an unprovoked war of aggression against the outsider scum, just because they're not boomers. This is horrifying. Like, these people are crazy. And we're giving them a bomber? Like, well, what happens when they get bored with bombing the Legion? Oh, let's go bomb New Vegas for fun. Good plan, guys. Good plan.
Hey, I better
We'll
get
have to hit
rolling.
the road before
Jack
that
and
happens.
I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Psychopath. No, but they're all insane. Alrighty. Hopefully my computer doesn't combust. I do have to get it cleaned out soon. I will endeavor to store up a series of videos to upload before that so as not to bog down and miss a few days. But we shall see. Ooh, I should reload. Oh, and it jammed. Okay, yeah, I should repair that soon. I could always find ED and have it him do it now that he has all his crazy upgrades, but memory serves. This is pearls. Yep, there we go. It's been a little while, but I still got it. Need to do another run through of Fallout 3 as well. I was doing one a while back with Fallout Wanderers Edition, which incidentally is an excellent mod, but it makes the game a much more survival-oriented experience, and it's just that world, the exploration in DC is just fantastic. I love it. Again, I am just a huge nerd for this series. Oh, no time to talk? Okay. Guess you don't want to know that I raised your friggin' bomber from the bottom of the ocean.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
Mother, these people are... Oh, Jesus. Oh, you know, she's so sweet. She's your grandma, you know. Oh, she's going to shell New Vegas and fly a bomber around and kill hundreds of people. Yeah, what a great person.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls.
Brutally killing hundreds of innocent civilians in the surrounding area.
If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't blow me up, but get him to Hoover Dam.
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us.
I have to go now.
Bye.
Alright, so gotta go back to Crocker's now. And yeah, the faction system really is, obviously this has been discussed, but it really is a great feature of this game. Seen a lot. There's as always a lot of discussions about whether Fallout 3 or New Vegas is the better game, and as I know I've talked about this a few times, but in my opinion, both games have their respective strengths. Specifically, with Fallout 3, the game's strengths are very much so just its exploration, its world, its atmosphere. And granted, the normal game with kind of the green tint is not as not as atmospheric. I think doesn't look as good as when you overhaul with Project Reality, much the same as New Vegas needs it to get rid of the orange tint, but to a lesser extent. But just the DC ruins, just all the Rivet City, all that stuff is just, in my opinion, it's really incredible. Just the the world building they did there. I've been in game, and this is the ridiculous thing, but I've just been running around, on a ridge, and just stood there and watched the sunrise and Fallout, because it looks that good. It's so beautiful. Oh, classic Fallout 1 music there. Yeah, that game really was. Fallout 3's world building is just great. And then New Vegas, this, in my opinion, story, I don't have nearly as much problem with Fallout 3's story as some people do. It's got a lot of holes. I'll be the first one to admit it. It's not the greatest, but it's not terrible. It's a lot of the things that people like to complain about. Really, I think, are just people more so complaining for the sake of complaining that the game was different from Fallout 1 and 2, which is totally understandable. People would be upset about that, and that's totally fine. But I think people kind of transfer their complaints about just the gameplay changes, like the isometric point of view, the less of a focus on just kind of character building and stuff like that, and just kind of transfer that into the game as a whole, which I don't think is entirely fair. Like people complain about the Enclave and Fallout 3, how they're their Saturday morning cartoon. I really gotta find out why the fences are doing this. Also, very odd. If anyone has any ideas to that, that'd be nice. But people complain about the Enclave as like Saturday morning cartoon villains in 3 when they're actually, or have the main story of 3 has no choices when it's actually got more than Fallout 2. And again, don't get me wrong, Fallout 2 is an amazing game, phenomenal. But 3's you have to save the village in Fallout 2. You can't do anything else. In 3, you can at least ostensibly screw over everyone in the Wasteland. In the Enclave, you have a bit more depth because they don't want to kill everyone. Eden may, but The Enclave doesn't. I don't know. So 3 stories. Anyways, to cut a long story short, 3 stories isn't as bad as some people make it out to be. But and I think he might send me to the military colonel after. But New Vegas' story, just with all the factional interactions, all that stuff, the relationships, is great. And then the character stories in particular, especially I think Veronica's, are just awesome. You know, many people will say I think that Boone is the best story, which is completely fair. I personally think Veronica's is just, you know, even more so heartbreaking and tragic, but they're both phenomenal. Like, yeah, this guy's fingers terrify me.
It's good to have a friend of the NCR here. What can I do for you?
He's still typing, or what he's talking about. Just look at this guy. He's terrifying. I wanted to talk to you about the Boomers.
I hope you've returned with good news. Are they willing to help the NCR?
Yep, although I can't guarantee that they're not going to, you know, carpet bomb you 10 years down the road, so sorry about that. Yes, they will help us. Sounds fair.
That's great. They're going to give us an advantage in the battle ahead.
In this game.
In any event,
Hopefully,
I have another
anyways.
assignment ready and waiting for you. But we can speak of it later. Rest up, and when
I'm
you're
trying
ready,
to remember
speak
where
to me again.
we go. Oh, does he send you to the Great Khans, or does the Colonel do it? The military lady. I'm trying to remember that.
It's good to have a friend.
Or maybe
of
he
the
sends me to the
NCR here.
Brotherhood.
What can I
No,
do
no,
for you?
the Colonel sends you to the Brotherhood. I know that. Another assignment?
So I did. As you may have noticed, our position here in New Vegas is
I'm sorry, I
tenuous.
lower the
We've
music.
made
It just
great
got really
strides,
loud.
Sure, but the NCR is not welcome here. Merely tolerated.
Oh, the
And
King,
even
the
then,
King, that's
not
it.
by everyone.
It's the King.
We've had reports of violence against NCR citizens
King,
in a neighborhood
baby.
just to the northeast called Freeside. Ever been there?
Yes, what of it?
Violence is something of a way of life there.
So how
but
could you
there's
not
been a
have been there?
disturbing
It's
rise
all the
in
way
number
around
of
Vegas.
attacks on our people lately. More worrying is the fact that our sources suggest the violence is being perpetrated by the gang that runs the place, the Kings. I need someone to look into this that won't attract attention. Would you be interested?
Sure, I'll look into it.
Good. Our men have come up with 2 different plans for seeing an end to the violence. First, our sources have tracked most of the attacks back to a king named Pacer. The consensus is that the violence will stop if he's removed. The problem is we can't simply kill him. In the current climate, the NCR would likely be blamed for his death.
And they'd be right.
There is an alternative option, but my sources feel that getting rid of this Pacer fellow is our best shot.
What did you want me to do?
Make it look like an accident, or pin the deed on someone else. Look into this guy's affairs, and I'm sure you'll find something you can use.
What's my other choice?
I'm not a violent man myself, so I had our guys come up with an alternate solution.
Gotta
on
watch
the
that
off
suit,
chance
dude.
that our agent
That's
to
just-
be
that's
shared my
dirty.
sentiments. In that case, we could take a different tact, but one that I at least have more experience with: diplomacy. If we can't go after the man responsible, we'll simply appeal to the man above him. The Kings, including our friend Pacer, report to the leader of their gang, the man who calls himself the
The
King.
King, baby. What would I need to do? Just convince him to stand down.
Go
Yep.
and talk to the King. Try to convince him to put an end to this violence. Pacer's a punk. He won't likely
Punk.
disobey a direct order.
Man, I hate that
The King
Pacer
might
guy.
not
Such
be
a
open to
punk.
the idea at first, so you may have to integrate yourself with him. Do whatever it
Ingratiate.
takes. When it's done,
I
one
guess
way
they
or
both
the
work,
other,
actually.
report
Integrate,
back
ingratiate.
here, and we'll take it from there.
Guess I'll go have a talk with the King then.
I
The
wish you
King,
luck.
baby.
If you run into some difficulty and think you'd rather just take the shot
Take
with
the
Pacer,
shot.
that's
Ah,
fine too.
that's funny. But just look how dirty this guy's suit is. Dude, you're an ambassador, man. You're representing your whole country. Look at this. It's terrible. I mean, come on, have some standards. The trooper uniforms are cleaner than yours is. Alright, so dog meat, I mean JT. So we just go to the King, baby. And I'm pretty sure I haven't cashed in my favor yet, so it's the nice thing about whatever it is, it's called, like, the, you know, the GI Blues or whatever the quest is, the King's Quest, I forget the exact name. You can, if you save your favor, because it's really easy to get into the strip anyways, and becoming a member of the Kings does give you a hairdresser, but if you're on PC, there's always mods for that. And doing that will let you just use your favor to get in the call off the violence, which is nice. Although, I think if we go through it, I can go talk to the people in the fort. Or no, talking to the people in the fort is from the other quest. But talk to the King. And I am hoping that sometime in the near future, obviously won't be anytime soon, that we'll start to hear about Fallout 4. Because I figure if Skyrim's have been out for close to a year, they're working on the DLC for that, and obviously they've been working on Fallout 4 at the same time. So I figure we have decent. Yeah, it's very weird that I guess almost as if Project Reality isn't applying inside New Vegas. I need to check my mod conflicts there, because that's actually exactly what has happened. Is Project Reality is not applying inside New Vegas. And oh, and that lovely Fallout 1 ambient music. But anyways, I need to. Okay, yeah, that's really weird. Now it's just changing randomly. Okay, yeah. So anyways, I clearly have some mod conflicts to work out, which I will do. But in any case, I would love to start hearing some info about Fallout 4. Because that would be pretty rad. And this is a mod, which I will be... I think it's the Liberty Loft. I believe it's the New Vegas home. So that's one of the ones I've been looking at showing. So hopefully I can have more on that in the near future. Yeah, I'm really sorry about all the graphical glitches. I don't know what's up with that. Anyone has any idea? I'm assuming it's just a conflict, but Nexus Mod Manager has not been super cooperative, unfortunately. So I guess it's back to the old standard or standby of butting my head against a wall for literally hours at a time until I catch what it is. I know it seems like, you know, the 20-minute mods of the week videos must not take a while, but they do take hours and hours sometimes if I get a conflict. Any of you who've had to root around in New Vegas mod files for 5 or 6 hours to fix a bug know what I'm talking about. Not too much fun. Well, it's really satisfying when you finally get it, though. Alright, time to talk to the king.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those
Soldier
soldier boys.
boys.
Thanks again. So, what can I do for you?
I need you to stop the violence against NCR citizens.
Whoa, that's a doozy. Truth be told, I don't even know if I can pull something like that
Of course
off.
you can, you're the king. All I'm asking is that you try.
I'll give it my best. You've earned that much. But that makes us even, you hear?
Alright. So go back to
Some nut
Crocker.
attempted to kill the head of one of Mr. House's families recently. Whoever did it is either crazy
Or both. See, this is really cool and it gets brighter. I really love the kind of dark, firelit freeside at night. It's pretty fantastic. Much more closer to the atmosphere of what I think they were really aiming for with it, which is just kind of really beat up. Old, slow me down. Oh my god, I completely forgot to lower the music. I am sorry. Or the audio. Let's check that. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. That's been really loud the whole time. It's my bad. I'm not sure if I've been on a hiatus. Obviously, my settings may not be the best. But yeah, the companion stories for this game are just phenomenal. Really one of the areas, I think, in which it really improved the most over Fallout 3. Even gameplay stuff notwithstanding, you know, stuff like the more weapons, you know, the companion stuff like that. That's just a natural result of this being a sequel building on an existing engine, you know, existing resources. They didn't have to, you know, spend as much time making all these textures, you know, like weapon textures, you know, map texture, stuff like that. They could just build the map and then add in new stuff and new features. So I think all that, see, because this looks so much better than the super white blue sky. I gotta figure out why that's happening. But anyways,
Hey.
so all those make the game better, obviously, but I don't think they're necessarily, well, I shouldn't say that. They are a reason New Vegas is better than 3 if you prefer those mechanics, because it's great to have them.
Sure, later.
But their presence doesn't mean, the fact that they're in New Vegas doesn't mean that Fallout 3 is a worse game for it. It means that New Vegas is a better game in those areas, but it's not that, you know, Bethesda was lazy and didn't include as many weapons as they could have, or that Bethesda was, you know, lazy and didn't include... Oh, the companion will have said they could have thought of it. Like in the case of the weapon variety, stuff like that. Oh, a lovely sunset. It's just that New Vegas could build on that, which, you know, was nice. And then the stories were just flat out better. Absolutely. Companion stories are great. Now, I do wish the world building has been this good, because the setting, I feel like, while very cool, just, to me, wasn't as interesting as the DC ruins, just because DC is such an iconic, you know, place, and plus I just love the urban ruins in general. But Desert just wasn't quite the same. I don't know. I personally like Fallout 3 a bit more just because it was my introduction to the series. I like the ruins, but the stories, the companions, stories in this game, factions are all amazing. I really wish 3 had something, anything resembling that. So anyway, that's enough of my long-winded huffing and puffing about the idiosyncrasies of the various Fallout games.
Ah, hello. I trust you have something to report concerning the Freeside situation?
All wrapped up.
Yes? Do you have something to report?
The king, baby, has decided to stop the violence for me.
That's
Okay.
great to hear. He's got a lot of sway in Freeside, so we can expect a dramatic drop in violence soon.
Okay.
Now, you're probably wondering about your reward. This has been something of a hot
Probably
button
not better
topic,
than the
so
level 36
Vegas
gear
secured this for you.
I have, but XP I'll take. 600 bottle caps, not terrible. Risk my neck out there. Couldn't you spare a little more?
Well, I don't
Yeah, I was
officially
really,
have access to any more funds,
really
but
busting my
here,
ass out there.
This is from me
Spending
personally.
10 minutes running to
There's more
Freeside
coming
and
your
back.
way, too. I've received a message
That
from
was
Colonel
rough.
Moore up at Hoover Dam. She's been following your exploits and has requested that you meet with her. You're not officially in the employ of the NCR, so there's nothing forcing you to go. But I'd go see her sooner rather than later. The Colonel is not someone you want to keep waiting.
Sorry, that was my phone going off. Anyways, I think that's been about 20 minutes. I'm going to keep this fairly short, but we'll run outside. And so next time, we're going to go to Hoover Dam and just keep going with the main quest. I'm going to be plowing right through. I'm going to also look around and see if there's any mods, side quests, and stuff that I can do. But at this point, I want to definitely wrap this up because you guys have been watching this for a long time. And I think it would be good for just everyone involved to have some closure on this. Again, thanks a ton for putting up with me. All the delays, missing videos, times where I've just, dropped off the face of the earth for a few weeks or even a month or two. Really appreciate it. It means a lot that you guys keep coming back and keep watching my stuff. And again, it's really great to just kind of be able to share in just the passion for this game and the setting and just how much playing fun it is. So I'm really glad to have all you guys out there watching with me. And really appreciate it. And so enough of the sappiness for the night. I think I'm going to call it a night here, appropriately enough, as the sun sets over New Vegas itself, and we can get some, just a nice, oh, it's still the reread too, get some nice perspective shots here. But anyways, as always, thanks for watching. Comments, questions, things like that, message me, post them on the video. I'm going to be working through my inbox backlog soon, so some of you may get very old replies from very old messages, so sorry about that, but I do want to answer everyone because that's something I really try and do. I've been very lax about that recently, and you have my apologies for it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Look forward to more videos in the near future. I'll be trying to put together a mod video for New Vegas or Skyrim, or possibly both, over the weekend. As soon as I can, I'll get that up. And yeah, this has been part 71. I think I could be wrong of my Fallout New Vegas Let's Play. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all soon.